All right. So I wanted to talk about rationing and why you cannot ration around certain people. Now, whether or not they're bullies, fat, or they're just egocentric, I don't know what the word is for some people. I'm going to give 5 examples. Quickly, too. Now, the first one is when I was in high school. You know, I was out sneaking out, doing a little drugs, whatever, a little weed. Anyway, I got Subway and some beer. My buddy and I got 2 footlongs. I think he traded that time. Whatever. It's his turn. I don't remember. But anyway, I wasn't that hungry yet because I was too busy enjoying my high and shit, and I just didn't eat as much as he did at the time. I was pretty skinny. In fact, I wanted the food later, but he wanted to fucking eat first before going out. But anyway, sure enough, he gobbles up his whole sub. I have a few bites. I'm going to save mine for later. Save half for later. We're done. We're coming back home and everything. We sit down and sober up for a bit, have a smoke. Sure enough, the guy's fucking hungry. And I pull out mine, my 6-inch that I was rationing. Don't laugh, because that sounds wrong. Sure enough, the guy's like, "You got food? You know, share your food. I paid for that. You got your cookies." So that's the first encounter with bullies. And then I noticed it happened another time where you get a pizza with some buddies, you know, you're having a good time and everything. And nobody wants to pitch in for pizza. In fact, it was some film guys I worked with, which I don't need more. But I asked, and people have this ego where they're going to say, "Oh, I don't want pizza, I'm going to get fat." Or, "No, I don't want any beer." Sure enough, when I show up with fucking beer, suddenly everybody wants a beer. "Oh, you got beer? Give me that." And then they turn into assholes, which I regret bringing the beer, because people don't want to buy their own shit. They like to mooch. They mooch. I like enough stuff for myself, I don't mind sharing, but you got these moochers out there. I want a fucking pizza, because beer and pizza makes me happy. There was a great Italian place, and nobody wanted to pitch in for the pizza. You know, except for this. I don't know if the kid was autistic. It doesn't matter. He was a trooper. Because he likes the pizza. I think he took the cheese off. It just, that was it. But sure enough, nobody wanted the pizza, and I asked. I paid $10, which is $20 pie. Plus I paid for the tip. And it was good. This is the Ninja Turtles, long stretchy slices. I mean, I asked for half sausage because this place actually has sliced spicy Italian, like thick slices on the pizza. The other side was pepperoni. Pizza took like 2 fucking hours to get there. So everybody's drinking. Suddenly it gets here. Oh my god, everybody jumps up. "Oh, I'm not you pizza now. You owe me," or, you know, whatever they'll do. "Hey, it's my house. I could go for a slice." Fuck. There's like 8 motherfuckers in the room. And I felt bad, which I shouldn't have. The guy who pitched in took 3 slices for himself. 3. Which, alright. Paid for half. Pizza's what, 8 slices? So you get 6 motherfuckers coming over. One guy was so greedy. I mean, and it's falling on the floor. These guys are like animals. Sauce everywhere. The guy's at the ego, you know, it's his house. He's like, he's all pissed off, so I'm like, "Oh, you want the pizza?" Which I shouldn't have done. I got 1 fucking slice out of it. 1 slice. 1 fucking slice. And then I'm not supposed to complain, right? So there was that. Another time, you go out, you get pizza. I like to buy a slice to go for later. That's just how I am. When I have pizza, I like to have a slice later too. Nobody does that. Like, "Oh, I had my pizza, no." But if they see it in front of them, they can't say no to the pizza. They have to have it. The people that don't want to pitch in or don't want the pizza, they just, I don't know what it is. And I'm so used to rationing. When I used to go to wrestling practice, for example, You have these motherfuckers that do not bring their own water. Now, water's essential. I'll go through 3 t-shirts soaked. It's pro wrestling. And I'll bring a gallon, actually a whole gallon of water. Minimum. I even have backups from that because I drink so much fucking water. Plus, if I was hungover, I'm sweating out the alcohol. Sure enough, these motherfuckers that don't believe in bringing water, hey, you got water, give me some, give me some. I was stationed out in the desert as security, mind you, just security, but I was working with the military. It was at the Coachella stagecoach, and we're sleeping in tents. Supervisors had air-conditioned rooms. Anyway, long story short, people didn't bring their own water. They walked around mooching off people. And this is about survival. So I would say no. Because I shared my water with somebody. And I brought enough for myself. And I didn't have enough for myself. And I was dehydrated and thirsty and hating life. And they could have drank out of the fucking sink. And I told people, go drink out of the sink. Because I've done it before too. And I didn't bring water. And I don't ask for people for shit. Plus you can get diseases, mono. One more example. Worked at a gym. Back to the pizza. Oh no, no pizza, no! Sure enough, I order myself a large pie all to myself, and I'm gonna enjoy this thing. Nobody has lunch plans. People want to sit around and be miserable with their fucking, little morals. And that shit's delicious. I got extra cheese, light cook, like I like it. Went to the break room. Oh, all these people. They're all potheads, too, which pisses me off. It really does. I'm sorry to be biased. They're like, hey there, Dan. Oh, let me get some pizza. Or they'll be like, they'll give me this guilt trip, like, oh, he's one of those people. He doesn't share. Oh, he's one of them. Yeah, look at this guy. He's stingy as hell. Look at that jerk. He's just a douchebag. He doesn't share his pizza. And I'm like, fuck. So, of course, I get 1 or 2 fucking slices out of that. And I was starving. Granted, with my job then, I was the damn guy that picked up the weights. I'm hungry. And I also lift, which I did a lot more back then. So I want fucking pizza. Sure enough, all these motherfuckers have it. The guy's girlfriend wanted a slice. The guy's this and that. They're like, oh, thanks, man. That's what you get for being nice. But you cannot ration things with a lot of people. Another one could be cigars. If you ever tried rationing a pack of cigarettes around a bunch of moochers and freeloaders at sites, I quit. But I've observed that shit. I don't like that whole community shit. I really can't fucking stand it. Get your own shit. Don't mooch. I had people coming over to my house a while ago and using it as a fucking hotel. And when I complained, I'm the bad guy. Rides. Things people mooch off you for rides. Whatever they can get away with. There are a lot of fucking moochers. And, beer, whatever it is, get your own shit. When it comes to dip. Oh, here's another example. I'm at a construction site. It's in the morning. I'm kind of hungover. Got my coffee, which I don't like sharing my coffee. I've had a motherfucker drink my coffee behind my back. That's pretty low. Stealing lunch and shit. Of course, I had tools stolen, but now, you don't lock it up. But anyway, the guy had a full can of brand new dip, and I wanted a pinch. So I said, hey, man, we're talking, being cool. I'm getting a dip off. He's all, nope. This has to last me all day, buddy. This lasts me all day. I'm like, wow. In front of everybody, too. Made me feel like I'm some kind of piece of shit moocher. Sure enough, I had dip one day. I had 2 pouches, in fact, because I learned my lesson the hard way. I went a day without dip, so I learned my lesson. Sure enough, this motherfucker comes up to me and asks for a dip. Hey, man, let me get a dip off you. I'm like, wait a second. You didn't give me a dip when I needed it. Oh! He flips out, starts being a jerk. He starts brown-nosing my job. He starts complaining to the bosses about me. I mean, they were a total son of a bitch. But anyway, that's my rant. Wow, 10 minutes. If you're still watching, I could do more. And I don't know, I had to get that off my chest because it's just bullies, moochers. I was originally going to say fat people, but I don't want to do that because it's all kinds of people that do that shit. So Oh, and then rationing. Here's one more example. I went to GameStop to sell my video games. Because when I'm in a jam and I need beer and pizza, whatever, I'm going to sell some fucking video games. Because I collect NES, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, whatever I got. And I have a big fucking collection, which doesn't mean I'm rich. A lot of people think you're rich just because you got a collection. You know, VHS. Oh, you're rich. No, I'm not. I like to act. I mean, I don't act rich, but I like to be happy, which makes me rich inside. So anyway, I go in there when I need a quick fix. I will, you know, I'll pick out a few games that I want to ration to get the fucking money. So I might say, hey, $10 or $15, or let me ration. I'll do $8, $10. That way I can get some cheap beer, maybe something else. Snack. If I need gas. Oh, this game's worth $5. I'll put that on gas. And the good news is you could buy your games back later. And these guys don't like that for some reason. They treat me like a criminal. Why do you have so many games? Why don't you sell them all at once? So anyway, that's my rant. But thanks for watching.